I want to share some of the things that some of the questions people have been asking me over and over again. Some of you know me as a web designer, some of you know me as a coding instructor. But today I just want to share a brief, I just want to share my knowledge about computer. I want to share the type of computer you need to buy for your kids or for yourself. It's important you know the type of computer that will serve you for a long time so that you don't waste money. Okay, so for some of you that are quite learned, I'm sure this will also enlighten you more about laptops and computers to buy. This is applicable to Windows laptop or Mac laptops. Okay, so the first thing, four things, I'll share four things that you need to know about before buying a laptop. Four major things that you need to know about. Number one, you need to know about the RAM, random access memory. Number two, you need to know about the hard drive. The hard drive. There are two types of hard drive. Number one, the hard disk drive and the SSD. I'll tell you the difference later on. The hard disk drive is called the HDD, while the solid state drive is the SSD. So it's called SSD. Okay. Number three thing you need to know, the third thing you need to know about is the graphics card. The graphics card, you need to know about the capacity of the graphic card. And then the fourth thing is the core of the computer. Do not buy a computer that is less than Core i5. Core i5 and above. Okay, so let's start. What what is the RAM you should be looking out for if you want to buy a computer? Maybe your child wants to learn how to code, or maybe your child wants to learn how to want to learn web design or web development, or maybe you yourself want to enjoy a good laptop. This is the major thing you need to know. Okay, number one is make sure the RAM is above 8 gig. If you want to enjoy a fast working, smooth, no issue laptop, make sure the laptop has a RAM of 8 gig, minimum of 8 gig. 16 gig is better than 8 gig, and 32 gig RAM is better than 16 gig. But I'm saying that make sure you have nothing less than 8 gig RAM. Number two, do not buy a laptop with hard disk drive, HDD. If you want to buy a laptop, ask the seller, is this laptop HDD or SSD? If they say it's HDD, tell them to change it to SSD because that's the hard drive you want to use. SSD is faster than HDD. SSD is faster in loading, in processing anything. Make sure you are buying a solid state drive instead of a hard disk drive. What is the minimum capacity of the SSD that you need to buy? The minimum you should go for is 126 gig SSD. The minimum. Do not buy anyone less than 126 gig. I think I would also advise anyone to go instead of budget. I know everyone has their budget, but that's why I'm saying the minimum 126 gig. But it's also good you go for 250, 500, or 1 terabyte. I'm just saying, it depends on your budget. Okay, make sure you buy an SSD. That's number two. Number three is the graphic card. The graphic card must be more than 2 gig if you want to enjoy your laptop, especially for those who want to do animation or graphic design or something like that. You should go for a graphic card more than 2 gig. I've seen a graphic card of 4 gig. So go for a graphic card that is up to 2 gig and above. My fourth point is go for a laptop with nothing less than Core i5. If you're using a Windows, if you want to go for Windows, make sure it is not less than Core i5. You want to enjoy the computer. Core i7 is right there. You can go for that. And then lastly, the bonus point, the fifth one, make sure the battery can serve you for nothing less than 2 hours. The battery of the computer must be solid, should serve you for 2 hours and nothing less than 2 hours. I mean, make sure the battery can serve you for more than 2 hours. That's the point I'm trying to. The fifth point, make sure the battery can serve you for more than 2 hours. Any battery that can serve you that cannot be more than 2 hours, it's not a good battery. That is the point I'm trying to pass across. Please, parents, this is this is the video. This is the video I promised to share. Some of you will be receiving this on your WhatsApp. Some of you will be receiving this directly from me on Instagram. Some of you will be seeing this on Thread or TikTok or LinkedIn. But let this video go viral. Tell your neighbor, share this video, and I'll appreciate. God bless you. Take care. See you in the next video.